It's Morning Edition on LAist 89.3. I'm Austin Cross. When it comes to jazz, ensemble vocal jazz stands in a class by itself. High and low voices dance together, creating intricate harmonies with rhythm and soul. That can definitely be said of the award-winning vocal jazz ensemble Pacific Standard Time from Cal State Long Beach. They're prepping for a cultural exchange trip to a place most Americans don't get to go, Cuba. Professor Christine Guter is their director. Royce Smith is the dean of the College of the Arts. They're both with me now. Welcome.
Thank you.
Great to be here this morning.
So, Dean Smith, I just want to start with what inspired this journey to Cuba?
When, in my early days as a professor, I looked at arts in Cuba in ways that we could connect our students to that country, there was something inside of me that was very frustrated about feeling as though I couldn't have that experience or I couldn't initiate that opportunity. And I worked hard over the past 12 years to bring students into contact with some of Cuba's best artists, curators, and professionals, and have really tried to nurture those relationships to ensure that our students can go over there and use the arts as a form of quiet diplomacy.
When we are bound together in our desire to see the world become a place in which our children can grow free and strong.
Professor Guter, there might be people who have never heard of this kind of music. What makes ensemble jazz so special in your view?
The singers, instead of being in a large group of 20 to 60 to 100 people, there's between 4, 6, sometimes 12 singers, but they're one on a microphone. So it's a little bit more personal connection. Also, I believe that jazz singing is, at its roots, exaggerated human conversation. So in a smaller ensemble, the singers have more of an opportunity to really connect on a more personal, emotional level.
As a professor, each year you're getting a slightly different class than you were before. Students graduate, then other students audition, so it's a different mix each time. What's special about this year's group in your view?
They are so committed and all in. Every note they sing it as if it were the last note they were going to sing. You know, when they're that committed and just open-hearted and transparent, they're taking off all their armor. That inspires the audience to want to go out into the world and take off their armor and not be afraid to be open-hearted.
And when at last I find you, your song will fill the air. Oh, sing it loud.
What do you hope that the students and that the people there get out of it?
The students will be going into a place where they'll have to dig deep. What do you do if there happens to be a power cut during your performance? There are complicating factors there that I think will help our students realize, hey, you need to tap into something deep inside you to stay committed to your art and what you do. And I know when they go there, they're going to learn that. And they're going to change lives there through their musicianship.
Somewhere over the rainbow, way up high.
Music's often been used to bridge cultural divides, especially between countries that don't have great diplomatic relations. In a time like this, when there are so many wars, tragedies, when there's so much despair around the world, what role does music play?
Music heals. I tell my students all the time, we're not just musicians or singers. We are healers. What music does is uplift the human experience and inspire people. That's why cavemen started banging sticks on rocks, because it made people feel something. And we have that opportunity, and we never know. There could be somebody in the audience that needs to hear exactly what we have to say through our music that is going to be the catalyst for change in their life. It's happened to me. So I feel very strongly about the role that arts play and music plays, is we get to do that for other people and put good into the world.
That's where you
Christine Guter, director of Cal State Long Beach's vocal jazz group Pacific Standard Time, and Royce Smith, dean of the College of the Arts, talking about their upcoming trip to Cuba. They're still fundraising for that trip, and they're about $10,000 short. We have a link to their fundraising page on our website, LAist.com. Professor Guter, Dean Smith, thanks so much for making the time.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for having us.
Why, oh, why can't